Good afternoon, Dr. Seema. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts on Education. I would like to thank you for taking out time for an interview with College Gurman. So, before we proceed with the questions for the interview, I would like you to give a brief introduction of yours to our audience.
First of all, thank you, College Dunia, for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Seema Jain. I'm a principal and technician from the Ideal Institute of Management Technology. I have experience of 16 years in this college itself. I have done BTech, MTech, and my PhD is in Internet of Things, and I have done my PhD from MIT University.
That's great, ma'am. So, coming to the very first question, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
What I personally feel that the factors that should be inculcated in the education sector is that as we are going through this COVID-19 period, so what I personally feel that the students are lacking. They do not go to the schools and colleges. They are very comfortable in the taking the classes online. So I personally feel that there should be some lacking from our side as well as from the university or from the college itself, that we are whatever we have a ample of things that we have suggested for the student that we can go for that. But the problem that we are facing is that if the student is online, so we are not have a good communication, that we are not aware that the student is serious or not. But in the coming 3 weeks, what we have started, that we are taking classes offline also, and we have turned up with the maximum students also, and they are enjoying their classes right now. Thank you.
Being the principal BBA second shift at IIMT, what is your philosophy of leadership? How would you describe your leadership style?
What I personally, a leader is a one person who that he will take all the members of his team together, and this is the benchmark that I have set in my organization, that in my department there are 40 faculty members and they are under me, and they what the benchmark that I said, they all are in unity, and I've already I have got the you can say the comments from the organization and from the higher authorities that this department is the best in this occasion, that there is a unity in all the faculty members. So as a leader, first and the last is big. There should be unity between the faculty members and between the team members.
Great, man. So, being the principal second shift at BBA for BBA at IIMT, what is your strategy? How do you strategize the key programs and plans for the marketing and administration of the school?
Okay, so as we are running BBA and BBA camp courses and college, so apart from that, what we have planned in the last year, that we have done 5 online courses for the students, that include digital marketing, and one that is based on computer language and other service and marketing projects. And this time, what we are planning in the coming week and in the next coming 27, we will start with the online courses again. And this time, we are taking the live projects, and we have done the association with different companies. So what they do, they will come to our college, they will give the training to the students, and that will be the beneficial for the student, that they will have live training projects with the companies.
All right. So, ma'am, once we talk about the education system in India and abroad, they're structured quite differently. So, what would an inbound student gain from studying here at your institute?
Sir, what I personally feel, that India is the best for education. As the students, they are moving abroad and in various countries, but I personally feel India is best for education, and we are doing our best. And this time we have been, the government has changed policies also. This time education policies has also been changed. So I personally feel that we go for Indian education, and if we go for the higher education, so we can move forward to the outside country. But the lacking in the India is that we are lacking the research area. So we have to focus on research area mainly. Otherwise, the education in India is best.
Do you think that the education in abroad is more practical and we are concentrating more on the theoretical aspects?
Yes, this is I'm totally agree with this. But what I have said in the earlier question, that we are lacking in the research area. So we have to focus on research. What we are doing is that there are a number of universities are going on, they are running various PhD courses. But the motive that we are lacking behind is we are not doing the exit research that we can India has to do. So we are very lacking in that point, in research.
So, ma'am, if we talk about the curriculum of your college,
Yes.
how do the curriculum of your college ensure the best practice of the industry?
Sir, as this is a very challenging task for the faculties also that we are online taking the online classes, but I appreciate my faculty that they have done their best with the students and they have organized various virtual industrial visits for the students also. And they have done various online programs, online webinars, guest lectures, and various personality development programs for the students.
Great, ma'am. Great. Coming to the next question, any insights into how your institute could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic backgrounds?
Yes, we can do for that. Economic background, if you're talking about the economic background, that there are the mixture of the students that they are coming to our college that some are from the business class, some are from the very weak part. So what I personally feel there is this differentiation between those who are coming from the background, from the business background, they are not taking the classes seriously, but those who are from the various those who really from middle class families, so they really want to learn something from our college and they really appreciate our college also that we are doing a wonderful task for the students.
Ma'am, if we talk about the economic backgrounds, I think the government has also given various schemes for the weaker sections of the society.
Yes, yes.
So, how is your colleging complementing those schemes?
We are following all the rules and the regulations that the university has given to us for the weaker students. So we are giving the scholarship to the students those who are getting the good percentage. So that there is no issue as such. So we are welcoming all the weaker students in our college.
So, ma'am, being the principal, what do you think are your roles and responsibility towards the students?
My moral duty towards the student is that I should give the best education from our department, and we want the best leaders and managers from our department.
All right, that's a great vision. Each and every institute have some kind of priorities, be it short term or long term. So, what do you think that should be your institute's top priority over the next 10 years?
What I personally feel in the next 10 years that this year time we have taken the initiation to start with the live projects with the students. So next time we want that we have organized various conferences and programs and conferences. Various students they have participated in paper presentation. So my focus in the coming next year and the coming 10 years that there should be more focus on the research area because research play a very important role in our organization in everywhere. So my motive is that the students will involve more in projects, more in live projects, more in research area, so that they will turn up with the new concept and the new technologies.
So, ma'am, as you already communicated that you have been associated with the institute since last 16 years.
Yes.
So, when you first came to IIMT, what was your vision for the institute? Has it evolved over time? And how far along in implementing the vision are you?
As I have joined 16 years back in this institute, so what personally I feel that I have got the support of the management committee, plus the director of the institute. So my vision is that whatever the task we have decided till now, so we have achieved that, and whatever we are planning in the coming years, definitely will reach to that goal.
All right. So, ma'am, coming to the last question for this episode of Thoughts on Education, and this would be an interesting one. What would you like people to know about your institute that they may not know?
What I personally feel that the students they are lacking that we are the best and will remain the best. But what the students personally know about that, what are the placements we have done till now, what are the industrial visits, what are the programs we are planning for the student. So that is the motive of the student itself. We are not showing what are the infrastructure of our college, what are the facilities. We are providing all the facilities that are essential for the student to be a part of any organization. But the motive of the student, if they want to enroll in our college, there should be their focus should be on what are the placements we have done till now, what are the visits we have completed, and what we are doing for their personality development. So this is my motive that the students, if they really want to enroll, so their focus should be on the development rather than the infrastructure of the organization.
And ma'am, do you want to highlight any other USPs of the college?
The highest, what the feature that we have, that we have got 7 gold medals from universities till now.
All right. That's a great achievement.
Yes.
So, ma'am, I would like to thank you once again for taking out time for an interview with College Dunia. I hope this interaction of ours would help the audience, the students, make the right decision, the right choice. Thank you so much for interacting.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you.